Hi, it's Ronnie, and welcome to She's Crafty, a mini paper pad class. And guess what? It's week 10. This is the last week. Hard to believe time has really flown. This is the sketch that we're using today, and it shows two photos, but I only have one. But I do have lots of strips of stuff, or I will have by the time I start putting them on my layout. I'm going to scrap this picture of my niece and my great niece, and you can tell by looking at it that it's a selfie. And I'm also going to use a doily. Not that there's one on the original sketch, I just wanted the doily. Now, this is actually the fourth time I've used this paper pad, so it's getting kind of thin. It wasn't new to start with, but yeah, it's getting kind of thin. And I was wondering what I would gonna be using on here, but there's plenty. I mean, plenty of choices there. There's one with the one I'm cutting out right now. It has all kinds of words on it, and it's like summertime, surf, sun, sand, things like that. Anything to do with summer. Flamingo a day keeps the winter away. I made sure I put that one up at the top so I could see it really good. Everything else is just a word here and there that you can actually see on the layout. When I was looking for papers to use, I noticed there was two of the crab ones. I thought, oh, I really need to use one of them to feel like I pushed myself a little farther using this paper pad. And so I am using one, but you really can't tell they're crabs by the time I cut it and put the photo in front of it. And then the other one I'm going to use is really colorful. I can't remember. I think it had pineapples on it. But for the background of it, it had the teal, like it's in Kayla's t-shirt. Um, and I thought, well, it'll bring that out a little bit. And then I'm going to bring it out a little bit more because I'm going to use some recollection flowers that you can see in that stack there. Yeah, it's not often that I get to go to Michael's. Super rare. And I think I bought this package 3 times because I really like these. Y'all know I make my own a lot by punching them out or die cutting them. But I really like these, so I do buy them every time I get to go to a Michael's. I have not been to one, oh, at least 3 years. So I'm kind of hoarding them. And I won't use very many on this layout either. Y'all will think, boy, she was conservative. I'm using the ruler on the bottom banner. Well, yeah, I cut it in half. I don't know if you still call it a banner or two banners once you cut it in half. But I'm not going to use it on the others just because I wanted the bottom one straight. And although I cut out of the video some of my cutting, I think I left some in from the looks of it, but hopefully not too much. I am fishtailing everything but the stuff that has words. If it's got enough space that you can still read the words, I go ahead and fishtail it, but if it's like the only thing on there, I don't. And looking at my layout right now, I just can't understand what I was thinking. I did this a week ago when I did the other layout for the two in a row from the same paper pad. And I guess I forgot to put a cluster in the bottom left corner. There is one in the sketch, but I must have forgot to do it because there is not one on my layout. I just don't even know what I was thinking. But I guess it's going to end up that way. And I probably, if I put the one down in the left, I would have put another one in the upper right, just because I like them that way. But you can tell by looking at this that it is kind of busy right behind the photo. Yeah, it is kind of busy. There is lots and lots going on, but there's lots and lots going on in the original sketch too. The original sketch showed like little squiggly pieces, cut border pieces, and different shapes out of the ordinary. So I pulled out my Sizzlet strip die, and I think it has like 5 on there. So I cut 5 strips and laid them on there, and it worked out pretty good. They cut out really good, and I had to like round the ends a little bit on them because they're like I think 11.5 inches long, the actual cutout, and only needed 6 inches because I've got a 6x6 paper pad. So yeah, I had to hand cut the edges. And if I wasn't using the 6x6 paper pad, I probably would have used like cardstock on those just so they'd showed up a little better. But you can see all the texture that's there from so many different layers, and you can tell the strange shapes are there. Well, fun and quirky. We're going to call them fun and quirky shapes. Yeah, they're on there. I thought about putting my photo on foam tape, but then I thought, well, I've got plans to make clusters that, have depth and dimension and foam tape. So I thought, well, I'm going to go ahead and leave it flat against the banners so the other pieces can have depth and dimension. Now, the cut apart that I put my title on, it says Summer Memories. So the title, Summer Memories, one selfie at a time. So yeah, I had to, as soon as I seen that Summer Memories, I thought I could use that on my title. And I just had to think of the rest of it. I knew I wanted something with a selfie. Not hard there. But I do love selfies. So I'm not complaining there at all. Um, I decided to put stars on here in 3 different spots. So I'm trying to decide which size. That's why I'm laying them on the layout first. The sketch shows stars, hearts, buttons. I'm not sure what all, but I'm not going to have all that stuff. I am just going to have the 3 stars and put them in clusters and just add stuff to them. I'm cutting out one that says best day ever, and it's going to go on the star in the upper right hand corner. And those stars are from Cat Scrappiness, and they're called the Stitched Nestled Stars, I think is what they're called. And you get quite a few. I haven't looked to see if she still carries them, because I got mine several years ago, but she usually carries something for a long time. And I haven't really noticed anything that she didn't still carry, as far as her dies, her own personal dies. And I think I'm putting foam tape behind each one of the stars. Well, I'm pretty sure I am. Not 100%, of course, since it's been a week, but I think I do. And then I pulled out that other sticker sheet. I got that from Amazon. It just popped up when I was looking for something else, like $1.99 shipped. And it's a 12 by 12. Yeah, and so I thought, I can't pass that up. It's got loads of words on there that I could use. So yeah, I ordered it. I have no collection to go with it, but I've been using it on quite a few summery looking layouts. After having that horrible weather with the ice and couldn't get out, couldn't get out. Well, I could get out. I could have probably slid down the hill, but I wouldn't have probably made it back up the hill. Anyway, it's nice now, and I've been sitting out on the deck during the daytime. And so, yeah, I've been thinking of summery stuff. Can y'all tell by looking at my layouts? That strip in the bottom right, it says watch clouds go by, and the one on the left says chase butterflies. Both things of which I did when I was a kid, and my grandkids still do now. And they chase, oh, my kids, when we moved out here, and they found out that you could grab a lizard's tail and it would come off and it would just grow another one. Oh my goodness, we never seen a lizard with a tail. I mean, they'd go running by and there would be no tail because they'd catch as many as they could. I never told that to my grandkids. Yeah, I'd rather see a tail on the lizard than one not. Gosh, I still can't believe I forgot to put that little cluster on the left. Oh well, it is not there. Oh, and I'm putting some puffy stickers on here. And I've had these a long time, so I'm always glad when I get some on there. Of course, there was quite a few on that thing to start with, and they're tiny. So, yeah, I'm glad to get some on there. I got a palm tree on there, a pineapple, Well, I guess that's it. I cannot see one over here. Well, maybe I just can't tell what it is. Oh, it's another pineapple. I thought, what is that thing? It's mostly covered up. But yeah, I got 2 pineapples and a palm tree. And I punched out 3 butterflies with my Martha Stewart punch. And I'm going to put one of them in each cluster. Of course, I've got 1 star, one little word thing. One's bigger than the other. The best day ever is bigger. And a flower. Oh, and then the bottom right one, I fussy cut out geotag. I don't know where they're at, but I figured my niece can write it on here if she wants to do some journaling. I know when they lived in Jonesboro, there was the cutest park, and they would go over there a lot. So I'm kind of thinking that's where they were at. Um, I put a cloud in that upper right-hand corner, and then I get to thinking, oh, wow, I think there's 2 more in there the same color. So I am going to have 3 clouds on here. I've had those so long, they're freckled fawn, and yeah, I've been laying them out so that I could remember to use them. So I have used a couple lately, and I put 3 on here. And I do have another package. That's why I was trying to make sure I remembered to use this package anyway. But I think I'm getting close to getting done. Yeah, see, I'm putting the sequins on there. So yeah, I'm getting close to getting done. So be sure to check out down there below for Shannon's link and for all the other gals that she invited to join in on this 10-week class. There's quite a few down there. And if you missed the first 9 weeks, you could always go back and watch them. But I think there's plenty going on, like 30 Days of Sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life. Yeah, I think there's plenty going on that you all can get inspiration from. And if y'all are like me, you like playing the videos while you're scrapping. I do. It feels like I'm having somebody to scrap with. But I put a light sprinkling of Heidi Swap's Primrose on the layout. I didn't put it very much. It was just a light sprinkling, little tiny droplets. Just enough to say that I put it on there, I guess. And yeah, see, there's that cute little palm tree. And watch the clouds go by. And that's cute little Kayla, too. But if you leave a comment, I'll get back with you. And if you like the video and hit a thumbs up, I'd appreciate it. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, I would love to have you subscribe. And those of you already are, thank you so much. But yeah, I want to thank you for joining me, and I hope you all have a happy, scrappy week. Take care and stay safe. Bye.